the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason.
Greetings, people. Them right now, you're locked into the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Ras Nado. And on the couch today, we have
Jasmina from the Jasmine Show.
This one in the building, man, a sense.
How's everyone doing?
Great.
Good.
How are you?
Busy week.
Yeah, busy week. A lot of stuff happened this week, to be fair. But yeah, we'll get straight into it. Topic of today is culture vulture. What is a culture vulture, and where did this terminology stem from? Because it gets thrown around a lot this day and age. It's almost like, and I've noticed something as well, it only gets used in the black culture. So when I say in the black culture, so it's like we're the only ones allowed to use it
Oh, okay, yeah. I hear you.
against people using our culture.
Yeah.
But what do other people think about us if we try their culture?
Culture. That's
You know, you never really hear that, do you?
I hear that.
So,
There's been a few times.
yeah,
Okay,
go on, Ace.
There's an overall definition, and I'm going to give you the context that you've just spoke about.
Go on then.
So it says a culture vulture is someone who consumes culture voraciously, art, music, literature, film, theatre, and other creative works, often with genuine enthusiasm and appreciation. The term has evolved over time, so the meaning depends on the context. And then it says, can describe someone particularly from a dominant culture, from a dominant culture, who appropriates, commodifies, or profits from marginalized cultures without genuine respect or understanding, or without giving credit or compensation to the originating communities. That's the context that you're talking
That's
about.
what I'm on about now.
Yeah. So shall I read that just to pick out some
Yeah,
points?
man, that's
It's
the
saying
one.
it can describe someone who particularly, so rule number one, they've got to come from a dominant culture,
Yeah.
a culture that's
Influential.
influential up there
What's
in the world.
No, not subordinate. What's
A
higher
class,
Higher class, not
yeah.
subordinate,
Dominant
lower.
culture who appropriates, commodifies, or profits. So they've got to be making
Yeah, of course.
money off it from marginalized cultures without genuine respect or
So
understanding.
from smaller cultures,
ethnic
who
minorities,
ain't, yeah,
probably.
ethnic minorities, call it that, who ain't as popular as you guys, racially or culturally,
And you need to be profiting from
and
it.
you're making money or exposing us and not giving us
Credit
the credit
or compensation.
or the compensating us for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
So that's what a culture vulture is.
Well,
Whoa.
I've got a big problem here then, because I see that a lot, bro. The thing is for me is the intention though behind it though. Like, because, for instance then, hip hop,
Yeah.
we know it's black people and black culture. So it's definitely started from black people, whatever. A white man who likes hip hop now, yeah? But he's allowed to like it, bro.
It's not just that. I think.
No, wait. He's allowed to like it, but he wants to take it a step further. He likes it so much,
He does it.
he does it. He does well in it.
Yeah.
Now he wants to make it his career.
Yeah.
Is he wrong for doing that?
No. You know why?
Go on.
Because culture. How you never know he never grew up in the Bronx and he was there with all his brethren. So it really, if he's there as part of that cultural way of life, it's part of his culture, whether you like it or not.
Okay. But
Because he's there.
Cool.
So for example, the boombox, the speakers, the mics, the break dancing, the skipping, all of that stuff that's going on in the American neighborhood. Yeah. Remember, there's Puerto Ricans over there that are part of that as well, and there's white people who are part of that as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's more about someone who's totally not from it, I think you'd consider that person totally different from the person who's lived around it.
And you know what? I can use an example right now. Nobody calls Keiko culture vulture.
Yeah.
Nobody calls pot of paper culture vulture.
Yep.
Nobody, because
part
what
of them.
you've
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
they are from it. They actually grew up in the environment, bruv.
Facts.
So what you saying?
This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't put them with someone who's exploiting, or they just do it. They was doing it when they was broke.
Yes.
They were standing in that same circle when everyone was beatboxing and they were spraying their bars.
I get you.
So they've been doing it. That's a different person to someone who had nothing to do with it, sees it as a way to make profit and make themselves a billionaire. Is probably in the position to make money for them, and they think, yeah, I'm going to tap into that. That's a different kind of person, because it was nothing to do with it. There was nothing to do with it, really.
Yeah. What do you think, Jazz? What's your perspective on it?
I don't know.
On the culture vulture. Say what you're saying. Then.
I think you're right. Like you said, I think bang on what you said. You know, if you come from it, it's different. You can't tarnish someone with that.
What? Go on.
I think it's the ones that are like, for my instance, in my gender, it's like Kim Kardashians. It's like it's the people who don't give credit. Like there was a time.
Oh, see now, sorry to cut. Yeah, you see that's different now, because it will be different for males and females too. Go on, though.
Yeah.
Keep
Go on.
going with that.
Go on, man. Keep going, man. Keep going. Yeah, go run with it. Run with it. Sorry to cut you.
No,
I'm
that's
just put
all
it
right.
out there. Go on.
And you know, there's been times where I think it was Kim Kardashian or I think it was, or Kylie came out with braids just going back, and then they called it like. They called it referring to like the Kardashian braids or something like that, and everyone was up in uproar, like, huh? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how come? How come all of a
the
sudden
sister them from Africa, they them think they're from long time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, how
It's
come all of a
true.
sudden, how come all of a sudden it's gone commercial?
But no one
when
says
we
it's their
can't make it
braids.
go
It's
commercial?
right. Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's been happening since them Soul Train eras. Do you know what I'm saying? Where rock and roll, and we had artists like that couldn't even perform on stage. Do you know what I'm saying? They were like shunned and that, but the same people that shunned them was copying the sound of their music.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
turn-
Elvis is and
And now Elvis is
yeah,
exactly. So
yeah,
this has
yeah.
been happening to us for time. So I think personally, this is just. I don't think it's. I don't. Will people stop saying it? No.
It's the level though, because I think sometimes people do things and people take it as a big disrespect. For example, what Charlie Sloth did.
That was
Like
crazy.
people took that
That was crazy.
as a
though.
massive
I did too,
disrespect.
though. I did too. 'cause
Wait. What did he do again, Charlie Sloth?
He done with the
put
maybe
on
some
an
like the
afro
black,
pasta.
maybe some
yeah.
Put on a preacher's suit.
but it's not just that though. It's the message behind what he's doing. Remember what he's saying on that.
What was it again?
He's saying, "Are you sick of going to Ibiza, and hearing this dance music? Don't you want to come to Ibiza and hear some hip hop and R&B and bashment? Well, I've got a solution for you. My new party is what I'm bringing to Ibiza. But brother, you're dressing up as a black pastor
Yeah.
in an afro. So what are you trying to say?
Yeah. He was basically saying, I want that demographic.
You've gone mad.
I want your money.
What's a pasta with a gown got to do with that?
Yeah.
But he's going for the demographic of the Pentecostal era of the generation of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what he's going for?
He's gone mad.
It is disrespect, but that's exactly what he was doing. He thought business, because he sees us as money. Do you know what I'm saying? Culture vultures see the culture as money. That's why they take it. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what the
That's
quote
he did.
says. Yeah,
You get what I'm
you're
saying?
right still.
So it's like,
You're right.
it raw made sense.
So does that mean then this thing then, what we're talking about, can spill over into marketing then?
Of course it can.
People can market that way
What do you
deliberately
mean?
because that's what he was
Yeah.
trying to do.
That to me, to be fair, I think that's when the issue becomes the issue
Major.
when the marketing side comes into it, bruv.
Because you got reggaeton
Yeah.
and reggaeton. I'm sure like there's like a court case going on over that now.
See,
Because apparently some of it or whatever they're doing originated with a beat from Steely and Clevie or some people in Yard.
You see?
I don't know the exact details, so don't quote me. But
Yeah.
there's some kind of court case where what we're talking about, reggaeton, it's a Brazilian type of thing, isn't it? Like
okay.
yes, it is.
it's like a Brazilian type of reggae, or their version
Yeah,
of
yeah,
what
yeah,
they've had.
yeah.
But the root of what they would
They
do,
have it at their carnivals and stuff.
it came from, they got it
Okay.
from Jamaica.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So there's a court case going on over that as well because of not giving people the credit where credit's due.
See.
Even like when Poet called Al Hannah Culture Vulture, because remember we was talking about that off camera, and them kind of ones for me are funny because it's a bit of a grey area for me because I'm not saying Alhan is a culture vulture, you know. You get me? But what I will say is this though. You see your whole image and everything you do, and the jokes you do, and everything what it's aimed at.
It's a particular demographic.
Try and do it with your background. Like, try and just be a normal Turkish boy, yeah, and project to the camera from that culture.
Yeah.
To aim for them.
Aim for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see how big you'll be.
I hear that still.
Because I believe that because in your household, right, cool, as an Asian man or a Turkish man or whatever, different as a black man, in your household, yeah,
What kind
there
of
wasn't rice and peas and chicken.
Yeah.
There wasn't people wearing
string vest?
string vests and cut up jeans and tracksuits and them thing there. Remember that was our thing. Remember, you know, not even no disrespect. Remember, all these races and religions have got their own cultural clothing.
Yeah, they
When I was coming up, bro, yeah, the Asian man, they used to have them, you know, I don't know disrespect, I don't know the name. They used to have their garments though, what they wear. You get me? And when you check their parents and that now, they still wear them. You go out the road, you'll see them, they still wear them. How come you guys don't? You get what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
Because you've been infected by our culture, which has made you be somebody in society. It's made you
The dominant.
be someone or make you think that you're someone or giving you the confidence to be this person you be every day when you walk around. The clothes you like to wear, the music you listen to, it's all influencing your life.
But the thing is with my youth,
Yeah.
wouldn't he fit into the category of he was around it anyway?
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Didn't he grow
Oh,
up
nah.
in it?
no, he
Isn't
went to private school.
No, isn't he Poet's friend though?
No,
Hasn't he been around Poet from a youth?
Nah, but my thing is though is, you went to private school. You've been around my man, not on the ends. You've been around him in a business space for the last 10 years.
Okay. I hear ya. So he would fit in with what
Yeah.
we're talking about here.
Yeah. You went to a private school and all that, and had a good education and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? You're not from the ends.
No, but even when you say that, let me clarify this,
Yeah.
because we have to talk sense, you know, that we are dealing with young guy. You get me? A man can go private school and still be part of the
I
culture,
know what
right?
you
No,
say.
I'm asking.
Course
This
he
is-
can.
This is not, we're kind of dismissing my
No,
man
of
now.
course he can
You've dealt with him, you
of
get
course
me?
he can because remember, it's like then, alright, cool. I've been when we was on the ends, we had a couple of them man that went grammar school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But if you go into private school and then coming back to the ends every day, that's different because you're still a part of the culture.
Yeah. You're saying you're nowhere near the
You're
ends.
not on the ends, bro. You're good at it. Your family's good. You live in a nice place. You're nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. You're good. You get it?
Yeah.
Some people might call your culture vulture like that, bro. I'll be real with you, bro. Like, there's a grey area there for me. You can be interpreted as that you are, but not intentionally or in a bad way.
Yeah. Because remember here it's talking about if you got the intention to profit from it, and you're a dominant race as well. So those were two of the criteria.
Yeah, which he does profit from it, yeah. And he's Turkish, but he's white though. You know,
Okay.
you're white Turkish, and you do
Yeah.
profit from it. So you do fall into the criteria, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
So
saying?
that's why Poet probably said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense, I
You
guess.
get me?
Yeah.
That's why Poet probably said it. But in the business world, the business world's ruthless, man.
Yeah, of course it
the
is.
way they think is, if not they, I shouldn't say it that way, but
No,
the
it
way
is
some
they.
people, when
It
it
is
comes
they.
to business, the way they think is if it makes me more, that's the object. As more money that it makes me, the better.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. Not to use Malcolm X's saying in that way, because we know he meant it something different, but you know what I mean? You get me? They've got them ethics to say, yo, from what's a good business idea? Okay, let's profit off this, knowing that a lot of masses from certain communities are going to be drawn to it. You get me?
Yeah. I think there can be a grey area in it too, because like I said, I don't think some people do it intentionally. Like, for instance, then before all this scandal came out, a man like Tim Westwood then, before all this came out, whatever is going on behind the scenes,
He just loves
take
hip-hop.
that away from it, yeah. To me, he just loves hip hop, bro.
Yeah, and that's possible. That's possible. He's
He
probably
raw,
grown with it.
just look to the point where the man's still DJ in his 60s. Just You know, like when enough people are retired and said, you know what, bro, I've done this now. I've made enough money off it. Why am I really doing it for?
Because people say
This
that.
man don't want to stop, but this man was trying to. It's like Big Mikey. Big up Big Mikey.
But wasn't Tim doing some weird stuff with females and that?
No, that's what I'm saying, Jai. I've already
Yeah.
covered that. I've already covered that part.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Take away that. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying like Big Mikey. Big Mikey don't have to DJ if you don't want to really. You get what I'm saying, Jai? He's got his career outside of music or whatnot. What pays his bills.
But he just
and
loves
everything.
it.
But he just loves it. You get what I'm trying to say, Jai? That's how I think Tim Westwood was, though. You get what I'm trying to say, Jai? Like I said, take away the side of the scandal thing aside. That's a whole different thing. I'm on about his passion for why he started this and why he was the guy he was. Yeah, he just loved hip hop and as a man who's been on his show, you get me, more than once and all these kind of things. I know that when he was calling man up there and that, there was no agenda behind it because we didn't have nothing for him. We wasn't even that much bigger entities at the time. If anything, that platform catapulted us to go on more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But people do call Drake one as well, innit?
Yeah.
Don't people call Drake one?
They do.
So this is what I'm saying. Would he fall into that
I
category?
would class him as one, yeah. Because he grew up with his mum on the Jewish side and didn't really know his dad, and he went to a different type of school and he acted. And
Yeah, I think with Drake, the reason why they call Drake one, I think sometimes he tries too hard.
in this moment in time, it feels like he is.
But with what you're saying, because the conflict is there. Because like you said, he grew up with his mum, but then later on he went with his dad.
Yeah.
And started to tell you, he started to go to Memphis, Tennessee with his dad and started to learn certain things.
Yeah.
And learn about certain things. And remember, at the end of the day, guess what? Why he can't be a culture vulture?
Why?
Because he's got black in him, bro.
Oh, yeah.
His dad's black.
That is
No,
true.
but you just, when we started the conversation.
Yeah, but is he though? It could be a bounty.
Huh?
Yeah, when we started the conversation, because you said it's only done with black culture. So
Yeah, but he's
so
not.
here's the
I'm saying
question.
black because he's in black culture. That's why.
Nah,
That's
get
what
it,
he
but
does.
I'm saying here's the question.
Go on.
Can someone who's black be a culture vulture?
Now that's what I would. Now that is what I want to ask next. Now.
But based on the...
At what age did he identify? What age did he go to Memphis though and start
When's
learning?
a kid? When's a kid?
So it's like teenage,
Listen.
secondary.
This is why you see me?
Go
I
on.
love words and definitions.
Yeah.
I love it because it makes the conversation stay on track. You know, when people are just airy-fairy and everything's relative. Oh, that's not a table. In the spiritual world, that is a cat.
Yeah.
You know them kind of mad
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
No,
Nah,
blood.
we're
There's a definition.
Nah, we're not
That's
doing
a
that.
table.
We've got sense here.
Yeah. So it says
sense.
it can describe someone, particularly from a dominant culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the question we're asking is, can someone black be a...
Yeah, they can.
Culture
if it can be,
vulture.
if it's from a dominant culture, they can because.
Because if you go to Africa,
All right.
and where the majority is that and the
Yeah.
dominant is that,
Yeah.
and then a country and western man comes there with his guitar and he's singing Coconut Joe, for example.
No, but let's take it deeper than that because when we're dealing with Africa, we're still dealing with black people. I'm saying straight now, if we went to Russia, bro. Say if we went to Russia, let's that's a better one to use. Because that's not your culture.
Yeah, that's like.
So you could just go there.
So
and
if
start
you went to
listening
Russia
some-
now and started to do certain things, I don't know where they do.
I'm going to interject. You know, you're not listening to the context that he gave you.
What?
He said dominant culture. We are not more dominant than white people.
No, but he's saying if we go to Russia,
If we
the
go
Russians
there,
are-
they're dominant, fam.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
They can own culture vulture from us. We can't from them because we're not more dominant than them.
No, but what I'm saying, what if we go there though?
where they are
and
dominant,
where they're dominant and do
and we
their
copy
thing.
what they're doing.
What
No,
is that?
that's the same thing though, because we're not dominant anyway, so we'll not be dominant there.
Yeah.
So I think Ace's example probably make more sense if someone that's not black went to Africa, because they're not dominant there.
Yeah.
So we basically saying the same thing twice.
It's about economics and power.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what racism is about. And
Yeah.
the reason why racism is there is because economically we don't have the strength or power to compete with that race.
Yeah.
So we can't steal. Obviously, we can steal from them,
But you won't be
but we
seen.
can't profit from them like
Yeah.
that because we're the weaker one. It's
Yeah.
like the pound and the dollar. You get what I'm saying? The pound is stronger than the dollar, bro.
Yeah.
So and that's just how it's always been.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about is if you are a weaker culture,
Yeah.
you can't thief from the other
No,
culture.
you can thief, but you can't probably profit.
You can't profit, and that's the definition is profiting. You understand? You can't profit from it because you're the weaker one.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of
We
it
can
now is,
see.
if we're talking about coolness and trends, it only really comes from one place. So man are gonna teeth from us because
They got the
we're the
funds.
source.
They got the funds.
So obviously I just had to interject.
Yeah.
Go down a rabbit hole of
That's
Something
why
else.
no, that's why the definition's important.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
why the
I'm saying.
definition's
So
important.
you're saying if a black man went to Russia and started doing their thing, that's not culture vulturing, basically.
Can't profit from it.
If he did
Yeah.
profit from it, it would be though.
But why
Yeah.
can't you profit from it? I don't get it. So if I started selling Russian ski hats, that's on
But
purpose.
watch this now.
Yeah.
You see how you use Drake as an example?
Yeah.
Let's say this year, Drake might not, I don't even know why I'm talking about. Drake,
I'm telling you, for coming on the camera for a long time.
Drake, yeah. Let's say he's not a culture vulture like that, but because of how he looks, the powers that be say, yo, you're the golden boy. We're gonna put you in position to be the face of a thing that is.
That never originated with you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's so if a black man goes to Russia, you think a Russian man's gonna put you?
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? You know that's what I'm saying to you? I'm saying if I go to... So, alright, cool then. If I went to Russia now and started selling Russian gear from Russia, what their culture, what they wear, the clothes, what they wear, I'm a culture vulture, bro.
No, hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying.
So if I started selling Asian man clothes, I'm not a culture vulture
hear
now.
what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Based on the definition and what my brother's saying.
Yeah.
If somebody takes you up
Yeah.
and makes you the face of Russian hats,
Yeah.
because if it fits the same way it fits for someone, the criteria that we're talking about. If all of them criteria fit for you, then you are. If somebody he's saying most likely though, that ain't gonna happen.
But you see what he's saying? I'm not talking about the reality it's not gonna happen. I'm saying the definition, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to you now, if I start selling Indian man clothes, they're the domineering race in that that
In
field.
India, you're in
Course
India
they are.
doing it.
So am I a culture vulture now?
It's a missed one. It's missed one.
Huh?
It's missed one.
No, for real. But for real. But did they say that about him though? We don't know.
No, they accept
They
it.
can't, bro. They're not gonna say he's not one. You get me? He can't be because if man opened up a shop and started selling spices and whatnot, and it's Indian man whatever, you think that the Indian community is coming to shop from there? No, they're gonna.
Nah, they won't do that for one.
Then we can't do it. That's the point. We can't.
Nah, man. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, say if I did do that
said
and they did start buying it, bro.
You know what it is? This is where the breakdown is. Jasmine.
I'm not talking about reality,
I
you
don't
know.
want to leave out Jasmine as she got a point. So let me just
What's the
say
point?
this.
Oh, no, I haven't.
You had your hand up.
Oh, no, I was waving at the camera.
I'm saying, but let me finish what I'm saying though.
finish your
I'm
point.
saying, if I started selling Asian man clothes, blood, and they blew up tomorrow, and I became a multi-millionaire off it, I'm asking you, am I a culture
I
vulture?
hear
By that definition, then yeah.
That's all I'm trying to get to.
And you know what?
That's it.
Sorry,
No, I
sorry,
wasn't-
Jasmine.
That's all I'm trying to get to.
The point, what we have to realize is this, and this is why what Nado's saying is important to me, is because the definition can't change for us.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
What that is,
I'm trying to
is
get to
us.
that part, you
That's
know.
actually hypocritical.
Yes,
And we don't.
and
move
that's the
with
part
our
I'm trying to get
morals.
to.
What
Are
was-
we being hypocrites?
What,
You get me?
this is why I love
Trust me,
definitions,
bro. I'm telling ya.
You can't
Trust me.
change. So if all the criteria of the definition fit you,
Yes.
and you do that, you are one too.
You can't do that to other people then.
Yeah, you can't do it to other, because what that happens is everything becomes relative. Do you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we can't be relative. The truth
Nah,
is that's what
yeah.
one is in the negative context. So therefore,
Accept what you are.
if the laws of gravity cover everybody,
Yeah, yes.
that law covers everybody.
Everyone,
If
bro.
somebody
We
does
can't
it
be exempt from that,
from
bro.
a different culture, then yeah, they're doing it. It doesn't matter what we want to say. They've gone to Russia. They've stole the Russian hats. Someone's made them a corporate Russian don. They represent the Russia. So right now, they've made them they're a culture vulture.
So the Russian
But is
hats.
that gonna happen?
No, that's not
Nah,
the
but
issue.
we're not saying that.
The issue is
we're saying, can you be one?
Yeah.
So it's not about if it's gonna happen. It's about creating a scenario.
Is it
to
possible
see,
for you to
is
be
it
one?
possible for us to be
Yeah.
one? You get me?
I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it, but is that gonna happen? Though?
Yeah, I know what you're
That's
saying.
a different debate.
That's a
you know.
different debate.
It's a different debate.
I'm saying, is it possible for us to be one? You get me? But it is.
I know what you're saying though, but if we did have the shops,
He's saying that never happens.
No, yeah, you're saying that no one's gonna buy off us anyway, so it wouldn't happen. I get that. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying though, say if they did, would that make us one? You get me?
Yeah.
You're saying something that's not reality though. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
You're
but-
saying something that, okay, in a hypothetically, of course, but in reality, no, it's not. That's not happening. Where is that happening? You show me in history where that's happening.
Yeah, that in reality it won't happen, right? So
So there's no point saying anything. If in reality it can't happen, there's no point saying anything.
no, but
There is a point
there is
saying
because
it.
it can happen.
You know what? Now the reason
You can never say nothing can't happen.
the reason why now
You can never say nothing. None of us can do that. You get what I'm trying to say to you?
Now the reason.
It could be 100 years later. We could be dead.
It's not dependent on us.
Nah, I know what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying. It's not dependent on us. So you have to look at it.
Wait, stop. Hold on there. You just said something I have to pick apart.
One,
Who's it dependent upon?
dependent upon the culture.
The culture that's in power.
Based on the definition, it says a culture vulture, yeah, is the dominant. It's
Culture.
the dominant. Yeah, it's the dominant one. You get me?
Yeah.
So
Are there any countries where black people are dominant? Yeah. Are there any countries where this country white people
They're dominant, bro.
So,
They're
you're
dominant,
saying,
yeah.
so are you saying because it will be one black person in Russia basically that they wouldn't be able to? Because
no, I'm saying that Russian culture wouldn't accept that
as a
the face. You're not going to be the face of Russia. A black man's not going to be the face of
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
So then you can't culture vulture.
Now you miss it. For
Nah,
me,
man.
one of the things.
I'm not missing the point.
I know what you're saying.
Nah,
I know what he's saying.
You
Yeah,
can't
makes
be
sense.
a culture vulture
Yeah.
if the culture don't accept you.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you is though,
I
no,
get that.
no, yeah, I get what you're saying,
And
but
we
I'm
have
trying to say though,
accepted,
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is this though is, can a black man forget reality? Is it possible to call a black man a culture vulture?
No.
But what about
Huh?
in a workplace and you got to
No.
pay it now?
No,
This is the reality we're living in. No.
The reality, forget
No.
Yeah.
the
You
reality.
can say
bro.
hypothetically, but we know, like, realistically.
But that's what
not
they,
gonna happen
you
'cause
see,
we
wait
know-
there, watch this. You see the example that you're giving?
Yeah.
The example that you're giving is them basically saying racism never happened.
That's what I'm saying. We
Say
need to
that
factor in
The,
everything.
the example that you're giving would then say that racism never happened.
Exactly.
Slavery never
That's what I'm
happened.
saying.
Why would it,
Why would it say that though?
Because then we wouldn't be the lesser race. We wouldn't be lesser, we'd be on the same level. Are we on the same level?
No.
in England?
No, man.
Economically,
Where?
economically.
How? Black people in England on the same level.
No one said in England,
Bro.
no.
In England, man.
Across the world, bro.
England's not the world.
Nah, sorry.
Not Africa.
Sorry,
Not
mate.
Africa.
I don't agree with you on that, mate. You need to go to Africa. You go to Africa, bro. Certain parts in Africa, bro. Bro,
But in China,
bro, it's they
but
run
look
things,
at
bro.
China.
They run things, bro.
So the
They
African
run
man,
things,
so the
bro.
African man goes to Russia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they accepting him?
Who? What do you mean?
Russians, bro.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not accepting him because he's a black man.
Yeah.
So that's my point. So you can't
I'm
be
saying this. Your point is valid, but there's another point that you can't miss. The definition, the rule still stands. So even though you're saying it's hypothetical, on a level of fairness,
Yeah.
that rule stands for everybody.
Because, yeah, it's a lower court I'm working
Yeah,
with.
it's
You
a
get
lower-
me?
yeah.
If that was a lower court, bro.
And I
the
hate
ju-
that.
stands,
you
bro.
can't do that. The
'Cause-
judge is gonna
'cause
say what you want about go to jail.
What we're doing,
Because you-
what we're doing is trying.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when they stop there, manager said lower court. Do you get treated differently in the law?
No, but they're not gonna say that though. No, but in the eyes of the law, no. In the eyes of the law, no. Personally, I know that. But in the eyes of the law, no. In the eyes of the law, no. I'm telling you, in the eyes of the law, I know that in my mind. But in the eyes of the law, on a surface basis, no. And I tell you that now because if you go to them and say that to them, they're gonna say, "Shut up, bro. Everyone gets treated the same. Go back in the dock."
Is that the reality?
No, but that's not reality. What I'm trying to say is, you're saying it's not
What is-
reality,
no, what
but
is-
they're moving off that though.
What is reality is the definition,
And that's what I'm
and it
getting.
can't bend.
You
for
can't
nobody.
bend it, bro.
Right there, the definition is reality. So if the reality says the definition is this, but in reality we get treated different to what the definition.
No, listen, stop.
Yeah, I
Stop.
hear it still.
Stop. No, stop. Because listen to what I'm saying. The definition. You even said it, yes, about 10 minutes ago. You say if it did happen, you're saying it can't happen, but if it did, he would be a culture vulture. Therefore, the definition still stands.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard that, but you're saying something that is
Will never happen.
Yeah.
Nah.
You can't say
I'm
that.
just about to say that,
can't
bro.
say that.
You can't say that,
can't
bro.
say that, bro.
You cannot.
Like it's like you're saying I can see the whole world.
That's madness. That's like me saying, yo, I don't know, say something like black people didn't have 10. Bro, all right, then cool. When women couldn't vote, then back then they would be saying, yo, women would never be able to vote, bro. Never. Now women are voting.
Yeah.
Black president will never be a
I hear
president,
that.
Obama's a president.
even though he's got for them. You know what I'm saying?
But even though.
But then
he
look,
was
but then
the
look, then,
first-
but then,
he was
all
the
right,
first
so look then,
president.
look, no, let's reverse that then. We can go reverse. A black man was a president, but was a black man really a president? We can say about anything. Because we know behind that, yeah, there's bare people pulling string behind him. So was there really a black man there? But to the world, what does everyone say? There was a black president, oh my God.
You're proving my point, though. You saying that's proving my point. Because, yes, reality was there, but did it really change anything? Did it really make a difference?
No,
That's a different argument.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But no, it's not. It's right what it's saying. It's right what it's saying. But it also sums up to what I'm saying though as well. Because look what I'm saying. Look what you said. You're saying that was just. So I'm saying it's cool. The reality is that you're saying that don't happen. But like with Obama behind the scenes, say if it did, you don't know. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
At one time, people would have said the Obama thing wouldn't happen. At
I'm
one
telling
time,
you.
people would have said they can't vote. We as humans don't have the capacity to say that will never happen. That's what I'm saying. You can't say that. What you can say is majority of the time it doesn't happen, and in your lifetime it hasn't happened. But we don't know what's going to happen.
And to be fair, in Russia's defense, yeah, they have been exposing the fact that Jesus is black and been coming out with.
But nothing happened in Africa.
Yeah,
There's no
that's
one
what
been
I'm
helping them the
saying.
most.
Yeah. So right about now, we probably would be accepted. Maybe you never know. The tides are moving. Tides are changing.
But the culture vulture thing, we know what
It's a good one though, CS. No, it's where CS was coming from though.
You should have been here.
Where CS was coming from though, I totally.
It's the same. It's the same
Get
argument. I can tell you,
what
it's the
he's
same.
saying.
It's the same argument as when people say, "Can a black person be racist?"
Simply that,
Yeah.
It's the same
Well,
argument.
Simple.
Yeah, of course we can.
Yeah.
We can be prejudiced.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
then we're going into semantics because some people say that being prejudiced isn't racism. Racism is something that's economic.
All right then. Yeah. You're right, man. You're right. And then you got some people that say that we can't be racist as well.
Yeah.
As well.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, I get it still. It depends, obviously, how you look. Like I said, I was speaking about in a hypothetical kind of way for the definition reason, not for the reality of it. Because I know what the reality is. You know what I'm saying to you? I know, we all know that. But yeah, I just want to know if that could be possible. Is there any way we could be called
And I'll
that in
be real
any
with
way,
that.
shape, or form? Could anybody call us that?
When you talk about a culture vulture as well, though, to me, there's another side to it that we're probably not going to have time to talk about now, where you're only showing certain negative things in the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're only showing, I don't
Marketing,
know,
that is.
people gyrating and shaking, sex, guns, and drugs. Like you think that's all that's in the culture.
Yeah.
Remember the hip hop thing? It started off quite messagey, and then it went in a
You're right.
direction of
Came from the B-boy
sex,
era,
guns,
innit?
drugs,
You're right,
and red,
you're
red,
right,
red.
you're right.
So when they're exploiting it, they're only exploiting the negative side.
Yeah. Why do you exploit the conscious side of things too, which don't get exploited as much?
Because so that means when they're exploiting it too, there's probably a real agenda to
Because
push
hear what
certain
now?
negative
Hear what
messages.
now? Before we finish, put it like this then. How many people? There is a lot, but I guarantee there's more people out of our culture that would listen to a hip hop song about someone shooting than a Sizzler song.
Of course, which is why the people them know they can market it.
That's not being a culture warfare.
No, that's not my
No,
point.
I'm not saying it's been a culture.
I'm saying what we're saying is the culture is wider than what's portrayed in the public.
Basically,
Yeah.
you get what I'm trying to say?
There's
That's what
That's what I'm saying. And the positive parts of the culture, no one be the positive.
No one's
a
taps
culture
into
voter
that.
for
You know what I mean? They'll tap into the gun, drugs, and money, but they won't tap into system when they're saying get all you them come. You know what I'm saying?
This is what
That
I'm
won't be
saying.
as popular as. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
that
they're tapping to our hairstyles and our nails and stuff like
Yeah,
that. just
definitely,
saying.
100%.
Nails is
it's
actually
what's
not a
marketable.
vulgar, but the hairstyles.
Yeah,
The aim is what's marketable.
yeah,
That's the aim.
yeah. So, what is the conclusion?
Culture vulture.
Is being a culture vulture bad? I want to ask that before you close. Someone's decided
If you don't-
found a way to make money. Yeah, and they even though it's from another culture and they do it, is it bad?
Making money means it's good.
Perspective.
Making money means it's good.
It's
a question.
It's more about authenticity than anything.
Yes.
It's authenticity. That's what the question is.
Yes.
And that's what
So if they credit the authenticity,
So if it's authentic to the person and there's respect behind it,
Yeah.
it's not culture vulturing. It's you celebrating the culture
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you being a part of it. You get me? It's like Japanese people. Japanese people are students to anything that they take in.
Yeah.
So you will see.
Yeah.
Look, sound system culture. You
Yeah.
get me? Them man study.
No, they're sick of it.
They're
No, they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it.
They're not. That's not culture.
You know, also I can show you too what you're saying. Like, bro, when they have them bad boy hip hop festivals like
Yeah,
Berlin and
yeah,
that,
they take
bro,
it
you see them
serious.
was like geezers there, bro.
They take it
Bro,
serious.
they can name every EPMD. We think that we're black people and we know things about our culture.
Yeah.
Brother, they would tell us about all KRS lyrics, all they believe in this thing. So, you're right still. Yeah, you're right. You know what, bro? I think this is what my conclusion is, yeah. Depending on what CS says, your intentions, yeah,
that's say if it's bad or not.
that will
Yeah.
say if it's bad or not
Yeah.
of your culture.
What if you give credit to the people?
That's good.
Yeah, always.
Get me? So it's all about your intentions. You get me? Are you here to just make money and go about your business and go and feed your community and your culture? Or are you going to make the money here, still stay on the ground with the people then, bring a lot of them up too, so then they can, so when you do go, they're still here and can feed the village. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it's more of a moral compass thing. Once again.
Always is.
Once again, always is. People them, this has been a mad one. We love this stuff.
Yeah.
We love this stuff. I see. Yes. That was cold. I like
So
that.
sweet.
It all got a bit, yeah, I like that. It was sick. We needed that. Yo. My name's Rasnado.
Jasmina?
Man, a sense.
Big up C4 behind the camera. Big up CS. Got involved today. This was crazy. Stop being a culture vulture. We're out.